surfing on your Fonda. Super cowabunga, superstitious Steve Wonder. That rock Steve feels hunger. Illusions, I'm not under delusions and no grandeur. Moving this piece bonga. Can't give a fuck about one them pussy hoes wrong ya. Melancholy head top, on the counter bonga. Barracuda gang sign, hand time longer. Believing all that bullshit, but that time younger. Rock-a-bye baby to this lullaby I sing ya. Got on a hot tin roof, realm until the sun's up. Get closer to taking flight every time my buns up. I like to order takeaway when I pull up. Collect your wonder, surfing on your thunder. Super cowabunga, superstitious Steve Wonder. That rock Steve feels hunger. Illusions are not under delusions are not wonder. Moving this piece bonga.
Check.
Correct Mundo, surfing on your Fonda. Super cowabunga, superstitious Steve.
Sounds of the cool.
He feels hunger, illusions, I'm not under delusions and no.
We're in the building, we made it.
Correct Mundo, surfing on your Fonda. Super cowabunga, superstitious Steve Wonder. That rock Steve feels hunger, illusions.
Out to the East man, Susie G, drive time specialists. As we get you ready for the one and only Marky. He made it. First debuted 2001, 2nd of September. Super Duper Sundays. 2013. Cool London birthday weekend. The build up. Next week the 28th. 22 years in this thing. And we got Marky to bless us.
Can't give a fuck about one them pussy hoes wrong ya. Melancholy head top, on the counter bonga. Barracuda gang sign, hand time longer. Believing all that bullshit, but that time younger. Rock-a-bye baby to this lullaby I sing ya. Got on a hot tin roof, realm until the sun's up. Get closer to taking flight every time my buns up. I like to order takeaway when I call away, but your mum cooks.
And that's right, people. Thursday night, drum and bass time. And if you don't know, get to know. We got the Brazilian bad boy in the building. Inner Ground Don. Sounds of the DJ Marky. Out to the chat room gang. We're going to do the roll call in just a second. Out to Sandrine locked in. Says, oi Mr. Chef, oi Mr. Marky. Tudo bem? Of course it is. Out to the Brazilian connection, the Sao Paulo crew. Out to the Eastman, Susie G. And yes, people, how we all doing tonight? Tonight, a very, very special night for KOOL London as we get ready for the 22nd birthday of KOOL London. To all the original KOOL FM family. Special guest tonight, the very honourable, that's right, honourable DJ Marky, all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil. In the building. One more, we do roll call, and then we get Marky on the mic.
Bristol flavor, listen it.
as we get lined up inside and we get comfortable. Shoutbox, you're absolutely blinging tonight as we get everything lined up. Time to do the roll call. Out to the Rocker G, out to the Burnsy. Congratulations on your wedding, sir. Out to the Dougie D, out to the Garvin Dan, out to Annette, out to Canvas G, out to the Hawkman, out to my Seattle crew, locked in, out to the D&B Addict, out to Captain Raver, out to Mickey Dubs, all my Brisbane gang, Australia, locked in, early morning vibes. Bigging up Jiggling, my Toronto massive, locked in, good to see you, brother. Out to Lucy, out to my São Paulo connection, Sandrine, locked in. Oh, Leah. Out to Terrorize, Super Sharp Shot, Jimmy East London, Russia and all the FT Records gang. Out to Shiloh and all the family. Can't forget DM Cut. Out to the Reclamation crew. Out to Popeye Merricks. Out to Schizo Ferret. Out to Mrs. Chef. Hello, you locked in. Out to the Dips. Out to Nick in Kent. Out to the Sam in Farnham, great to have your ears, Sam. Out to everybody locked in. Out to everybody on the Twitter right now. To everybody on the Twitter, we'll get to you in just a hot second. Gonna drop one more in, and then we're gonna have a quick chat with Marky and see what he's been up to. Out to everybody getting involved on the Twitter. You know what to do, at KOOL London, alternatively at DJ Chef. And apologies for anybody trying to get hold of me. Check. Apologies for anybody trying to get hold of me. My battery was flat. I've got a million messages to go through right now. But we'll do that afterwards. This one, sounds of René Levice, sounds of Portland. as we lower the levels. Lower the levels, lower the levels. And let's see if Mr. Marky's at the end of the other microphone. Are you there, Mr. Marky?
Yes.
How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. All good. Hello, KOOL.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a long time in coming back to KOOL London. How long's it been, sir?
I think it's around 10 years, isn't it?
10 years, man. I mean, as we spoke earlier, we said 2001, September 2nd, Super Duper Sundays.
Yes.
Was your first ever debut here on the KOOL London. And that was just after kind of being nominated, you know, the next big thing by the UK music critics at the time in 1999. So I do believe we honour Mr. Probe in bringing you up here for the first time, I do believe. Or if it was someone from the Ram camp, we're trying to figure it out.
No, probably it's Probe. Yeah,
Probe. I think it was Probe. And if you don't know, and you know the big tune, the LK tune, if you look at the video carefully, you'll actually see DJ Probe sitting in the car.
Probe was it? He was in the video.
He's in the video, yeah. So we go back and honour Mr. Probe for bringing up Mr. Marky back then. So let's get something in the background. I love this tune.
Sick.
Right, Marky, back in the UK, you've been busy, been doing a lot of stuff. What you been doing this week, man? I know you've been up and down, and last week you've been flying about.
Yeah.
What's been happening, man?
Yeah, this week I got Brighton tomorrow at this club called The Hound.
Yep.
Seems like it's a good club, so looking forward.
And last weekend you was flying like three different countries in like
last
the whole weekend.
Yeah, last weekend I did like Swindon and Poland.
Krakow, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
What's happening over there, yeah?
Yeah, Krakow was wicked. Swindon, not so much.
Bit cold in Swindon.
Oh my God, yeah. The cool thing about Swindon is the fact like I haven't seen Dave Angel for such a long time.
Oh, wicked. So you got to see him, yeah?
Techno DJ, legend.
Legendary.
So I just went to his studio, you know. He played me a couple of tracks and it was amazing.
Brilliant. So it was a good time.
Yeah, well, I had a great time, to be honest. I had a great time.
So you're back in the UK just for a short visit and then back home for a while?
No, I was here for like the past 3.5 weeks, basically.
So up and down the country or in and out of the country? Because I know when you come to the UK, you use it as like a kind of hotspot to fly around Europe while you're over this side.
London's my base, basically.
And we spoke earlier, and you know, you've always said it. You know, London's your home, second home.
Yeah, it's my second home. I love it. I love it here, and you know, I just know the people here. I know how the way it works. So
let's go back in time quickly. A little recap. When was your first visit to the UK?
First visit is around 1998, basically.
Who was the first person to bring you?
No. I just
was it just your own visit?
No, I just visit basically. I met this guy called Adrian, and he's still one of my great friends. He lives in Seattle now.
Okay.
And he went to a record shop I used to work, and he said, I'm looking for some records, some jungle tunes. And I said,
Sao Paulo.
This is in Sao Paulo, yeah.
Right.
This is Sao Paulo. And I said, yeah. And he surprised me. And I said, yeah, I'm a jungle DJ. He said, what are you talking about? And, basically, you know, after that, I just talked to him. Yeah. And he speaks like fluent Portuguese. And yeah, I took him to this party, and I introduced him to Pachif and all the DMB crew, all the
Brazilian jungle crew.
Yeah, so my intention was he speaks English, he can MC for me, you know.
So when did you kind of first discover jungle, and how did you discover jungle being in Sao Paulo? How did it happen for you?
Basically I used to play hip hop and a mix like with old funk and soul, and I started playing, but I didn't like, you know, when the music changed to house, I didn't like it.
Right.
But when changed for hip house, I love it. Like Tyree and Beat Masters and, you know, Money Love, I love that.
So that was that transition period.
Yeah, that was my transition. Then I started like acid house. And I love the acid house era, and just start playing house.
So you were there basically from the journey.
For the journey, exactly. Then techno with like Dave Angel, Underground Resistance, and the rave scene, like, you know, the rave
the early hardcore
yeah,
scene.
like the hardcore scene, like
So
Alternate,
like sub bass.
yeah, Alternate before, before Alternate, early Prodigy, there was it called Bizarre Inc. And yeah, love it. Then follow up to Jungle Techno,
So you literally were part of the whole, just how we experienced it here, because your kind of evolution is the same evolution as mine. We're kind of the same age bracket, kind of thing. And you know, I'm a hip hop kid. We started off in hip hop, and we kind of followed it through.
Yeah.
You know, as every new genre came, we took part of it and we evolved with it.
Yeah. Well, basically in '91, that's when it changed everything in my life. That's when I heard the UK sound, you know, like Enjoy, artists like Enjoy,
T99,
T99, Anastasia, Nocturne,
Joey Beltram, RNS
Energy,
label,
Energy Flash, and Moby, and all
Mentasm, all of that time. It was that kind of time where it changed my time.
Kevin Saunderson,
So
it's just changed everything in my life. I'm just like, nah, I need to go to Europe.
So that was when you visit. So do you remember the actual first jungle tune you bought? What it was?
The first record I bought was a track by Boogie Times Tribe.
Okay.
The Dark Stranger Original No Remix.
Yeah, big.
As the first jungle record I played. That's when it starts, basically.
So that was the start. And I've heard you play that in your sets.
Yeah, sometimes.
I still hear you draw for that. That's like a little homage to where you kind of started off.
I love it. I still can't find the break, the break Andy and Miles use it. No one can find it. It's just like
one of them lost breaks.
It's crazy tune, and I just like, oh my god, when I played the first time, everybody's just like look at me and say, what is that?
Maximum props to Amp Miles, who was definitely a pioneer of the early Ram days.
So then I had like, I don't know, about 10 12 like 15 records basically.
That was it,
like
in your collection?
The collection was like basically was Moving Shadow, Sub Bass, and Rainforest.
Yes.
So I had the Roughage Crew.
Well, not a bad start. Not a bad start indeed.
Yeah, it's not a bad start,
So then we kind of like fast forward through jungle, drum and bass, and then you visit to Europe in, what did you say, 98?
Yeah, 98. And I went to first 2 players at the end, and I saw Hype, Zinc, Mampy, Brocky. And
how was that for you, seeing it in the flesh? Because kind of living it in Brazil and kind of living it kind of exponentially, like you're one place and it's happening somewhere else, and these people that you've heard tape packs from, or you've had magazines sent out or whatever,
was a crazy thing. Because when I arrived in London, actually the immigration tried to stop me, and I had to convince him to get in. And
why did they stop you?
I had no idea. I think they didn't like me.
Your passport wasn't correct.
my passport was fine. That was my first stamp.
Oh, really? What, leaving Brazil?
Yeah, it was my first stamp. So basically, but it was fine. After like, I don't know, 1 hour, they asked me like,
where are you going?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you staying? Have you got father's mother? Blah blah blah. And I went straight to Black Market Records. And when I just tried to get in to put my feet into Black Market Records, Goldie was like leaving the record shop.
So your face must have been...
Yeah, and my friend Adrian, he said, oh Goldie, sorry, blah blah blah, this guy's from Brazil. And Goldie said, I'm going to Brazil next month. And,
okay.
So
was that the first introduction?
So the first introduction was Goldie, basically, and Goldie and Taylor from Good Looking Records.
Yeah.
And
then obviously going into Black Market.
I bought loads of records. I remember I bought, what's it called? Dillinger Acid Track.
Classic piece
That's
of
one
vinyl.
record I bought.
Yeah.
I remember, and I bought like, I don't know, probably 50 records or something like that. Something crazy. And it's crazy amount of records. And then I went to the first 2 players at the end.
Wow.
True players.
Yeah, true players.
True players.
Yeah, when it was Pascal, Zinc and
it starts
and
you start with Brocky, and then Hype, then Zinc, Mampy, Andy.
Yeah,
and see that was the lineup.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. I remember those good old days.
And everybody played like the whole V classics. that whole album, and I just like, oh my
and
god.
So was and that was 98, right?
Yeah, 98.
Right, so let's fast forward 98, moving forward. So going back home, back to Brazil, taking this new amount of records and stuff with you, and the collective. Who were you kind of building this kind of scene with back home? Who were the names? Who were the guys around you at the time?
Around at the time, it's just like I used to work at the record shop, and you know, a lot of people used to see me playing hardcore and techno.
Yeah.
And when I started playing jungle, one of the first persons to just went to the shop and said to me, I went to your party and you played these tracks and I need these records, was Pachif.
Okay.
And Pachif went to the record shop and I just
so did he end up working with you in the record shop?
No. He was like, at the time he was office boy.
Okay.
He's like, you know,
he was working in an office.
He's just walking on a, you know, he would work in an office.
Because I remember there was a program over here called Blue Peter for kids.
Yeah.
And they went over and actually did an interview in a record shop. And I'm sure it was you and Pachif, very, very early days.
Yeah, probably it's me, because Pachif started working in a record shop. I think after 2 or 3 years or something
and
like that.
Did you
but
have
not the same record shop.
Oh, right. Did you have your party started? Was your party already started?
Yeah,
what was the name of your party?
I start parties first.
What was the name of the party? I remember saying
we had we don't have a name basically, because
It was just a baile, yeah?
No, it was a club called the Toko.
Right, that's the club that I remember.
Toko. And this club is like for 5,000 capacity.
Wow.
And inside this club, we had like a little club for like 300 people. And I said, okay, I play on the matinees here, because matinee, like to 2 to 6.
I know them ones. I know the afternoon ones.
Yeah, you know that. It used to be very famous.
It's for the
Brazil.
youth. Yeah, it's
for the young kids.
Yeah, so they can get home in time.
Yeah, so I said, I play on the matinee, but Saturday night, I want to play upstairs.
For the adults, yeah.
You know, was more adult, and I want to play something different.
And how old was you at the time?
Probably I was like 20, something like that.
Right.
And I started playing this little club inside the club.
Yeah.
And imagine like 5,000 people wants to come to see me. So, but they want me to play in the main room, and I just don't want it. I was a bit scared. Not scared to play in the main room, but scared because it was a commercial, and maybe become, change into underground. Maybe it's not change the whole club. It's very risky. Yeah. So I told them, I said, no, I want to stay here. So they start charging twice as much. So you pay for being in the main club, and if you want to go upstairs to see me, you have to pay again. So it was a good deal.
So then we kind of move forward. So everything's kind of happening back home. The record shop, the clubs is happening.
So Pachif used to go to see me playing.
Okay.
You know, I don't even knew him. And then he went to the record shop. I started selling records to him, and he started playing in the south side. So I was in the east side. Yeah. So sometimes I just finished my party and went to his party to see him play. So backs and forwards, and so we start like this.
So then, when did you first decide that we got to make this music? I got to make this music. I want to get in the studio. What year was that, and how did that come about?
Make music, I think it took me ages, because I'm so into a DJ, play records. Playing records is always my thing. I think everybody who comes to my show can see me like as I got a lot of passion for turntables, 100%. And but when I stopped DJ in London, and Brian G just said to me, you need to make some tunes, blah blah blah, because I think because you got talent, and you got ideas, and you got the knowledge, because you know everything, like reggae, soul, funk, so samples. You
got a knowledge,
yeah, because I got 30,000 records at home.
And I see you still buy records.
I'm still buying records. I just this time.
Have you got like a storage unit or something?
The storage unit is my mum's house, my old room.
That's still my storage unit as well.
And I still got records at my apartment. I got like 10,000 in my apartment because I need to be.
And I know wherever you go in the world, you always buy vinyl.
Yeah, I always buy vinyl. Always buy vinyl.
So kind of,
so
you're back in. You kind of start to understand that you need to make tunes, and we discussed this earlier.
Yeah,
you had an idea for one tune first.
No,
and then
first we tried to copy the guys here.
Who was influencing you at the time? Who was the main? Who would you say? Was it everyone?
Everyone, because we love the music. I think, you know, DJ Hype is a big influence in my life. Like, you know, from 93 to you know, to like 2000.
I think everybody who grew up listening,
yeah,
definitely
he's amazing. You know, amazing DJ, and so I tried to make a track like him, but not like him. But when I heard like Watermelon and the Ed Russian Optical sound, I just like, oh my god,
yeah,
what is that? Because it's a funk and synthetic
a little bit of,
at the same time.
A little bit of grit in there as well. So
oh god, it's just the groove. It's just like got
to big up DJ Brocky. He says, "Yo, what's happening, Marky?"
Oh, you're represent. You're represent.
So so then LK.
And so basically we tried to make a tracks like that, and but it wasn't work. You know, we don't have like
wasn't the correct vibe at the time.
No, we don't have the equipment. We had like just a PC basically, and you know, and a turntable and a mixing desk. XRS have a few plugins. Then what happened is I said, no, I'll delete everything. I go home. I'm gonna try to find some samples, and I bring to the studio. Then I just look at my record collection, and I got this 7-inch there's a 7-inch from my dad, and I brought to the studio. Then that's the LK sample. Then we made
and that's how that happened.
Yeah, we made the track, and it's supposed to come out on Solar.
Yeah.
ST Files like it, and Marcus didn't,
and like they missed out on that one, didn't they?
Brian asked me, and then Brian said, "Oh, you got tunes?" I said, "No, I don't have tunes. I don't have tunes." No, I know you got tunes, and I gave a CD. Okay, was the first track, and the rest is history.
And the rest is history. So you know what? I'd love to speak to you for hours, as we do. Yeah, as we do, because we're, you know, it's comfortable. Yeah. But you know, I really want the people to hear the Marky style, the Marky sound that, as you know, many of us adore. And you know, if you're fortunate enough to see this man do his thing, it inspires other DJs and other new DJs. And you know, we've got a new DJ on the station. He's like 13, 14 years old. He's just joined in us, and he's joined the ranks, and he's got a regular show on here. And you know, it's things like that inspire. So we've had, you know, the Chrissies, the Logan D's. We've had all of these guys come from a very, very young age. And we spoke about this earlier. Your son has been learning to mix, or
he knows how to mix,
and he's 8 years old.
Mix with scratch, 8 years old, and sometimes he recorded my radio show. To be honest, got my radio show in Brazil.
But he's preferring to lean more towards the football.
Yeah, he loves football. Football is his thing. The other day he said to me, like, he said, I don't want to be, a musician or something like that. He wants to play football, or he wants to work on a TV talking about football.
Okay,
he knows
he knows it.
Yeah, he knows a lot of football. He's just surprised me and surprised my friends, surprised my family.
He's got knowledge. Yeah?
He's crazy. He's got knowledge, man. It's not because of my kid, but I have to say he's got more knowledge than me about sports. He's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's crazy how kids nowadays just surprise us.
Exactly.
We're just talking on the street. We are very different. We're very innocent.
Definitely.
Now
they're not.
It.
Yeah. I mean, I've got to big up Suspicious B. That's the name of our young DJ on the station. And you know what? I'm going to play one more. And I just want to say thank you for coming up to KOOL. And is there anyone you want to say a special thank you to? Because there's so many people with their ears on. We got agents, we got people that look after you when you come here. You got agents and promoters and everything. Is there anyone you just want to give a big shout out to?
Yeah, it's just big shout to everyone who support DJ Marky music, DJ Marky and Friends Night. And to everyone in Brazil as well,
and we got
all around the world, basically.
Excellent. And we're looking forward to some future dates for Marky and Friends. Going to be back in London.
Yep.
and more music from Inner Ground.
Yep, more music from Inner Ground. The EP is coming out soon with tracks by Elside from Brazil, Simplification Translate from Brazil as well.
Yep.
Anile,
which is UK.
What's it called? Command Strange.
Command Strange from Kazakhstan.
Yeah. So it's a very mixed.
And Random Movement's got an EP.
Random Movement EP.
And we had him up here about 3 months ago when he just come back from Sun and Bass. So he blessed the decks as well, and he played a lot of new material.
Yeah, Marky is fantastic. He's one of the greatest.
He's a hidden gem. He's one of them hidden guys.
For me, he's like a character. He's a very funny character. He looks like the guy from the Hangover movie.
Everybody said that. And you know what?
That's why I call him Zach.
But you know what, Marky? Love and blessings for coming up and representing tonight.
Thank you. And
As I said, I've always been on you for a long time. I said, Marky, when you going to come? Marky, when you going to come? And just because of time commitments and, the scheduling that always takes place when you're about, it's a crazy time. And I'm just honoured that we could grab you earlier on and we can grab you today to do this. So you know what? I'm going to let this one play and we're going to get you ready on the decks.
Cool.
And we're going to have DJ Marky in the mix for as long as we can. Sounds of the Cool, sounds of the chef Marky, up after the break. Sounds of the big band Cool London. Out to the Shout Room gang. Out to Swaz. Out to everybody getting involved on the Twitter. Out to DJ Enemy 01. Out to Thriller. Out to Sweet Pea. Out to Big Lee MC. Out to Dave Fuero. Out to Caroline Simone. Out to Sam White. We got the Rod Justice. This one, if you didn't know, sounds of the infamous Cool Hand Flex, Underground Massive. This one, Must Feel. If you can't hear, you must feel.
King, speak.
No time to waste. Sounds of the DJ Marky. Stepping up, stepping in. Sounds of the bad boy DJ Marky. Cool London. Are you ready for the Marky? Out to the Garvin Dan. Yes, man, we see ya. So everybody getting involved. Out to the messaging gang. Sounds of the Cool London 07943 813011 at Cool London. All the crew recording right now. Out to the MC80. Sorry, bro. Battery was dead, man. Out to the Ed Solo locked in. Easy Ed. Big salute to you, my brother. Out to the Brocky. Sounds of the Brazilian bad boy. Sounds of the DJ Marky. Out to the MC80 locked in. Love and blessings, guidance. So everybody skanking right now. Sounds of the legendary DJ Marky. Bringing you some sunshine on them cold days. Out to the Crossfire locked in. Out to the Birmingham. Salute. We get to the messages. Out to Mr. T. Easy. Out to the Ideal. Yes, Marky. Bag of tricks. Out to Pete, you were right, brother. Out to the Mitcham gang. Out to Stefano, Sun and Bass crew. Yes, Stefano. Yes, Marky. Messaging gang keeping the movement out to the round shore. Says big up Palmeiras. Out to the round shore. go, Marky. Keep the fader down. There you go. Out to Nice in Devon. Easy, Nice. Out to Lisa. Out to all the current. Attack with the Marky. Out to everybody who knows the deal right now. Sounds of the Kool London. Like lightning, tunes like thunder, sounds of the DJ Marky. Kool London. Out to the DJ Flames locked in, I see ya. Trust me. As we stand there with our jaws open. Sounds of the big bag Kool London. Marky in session. To the old school, you know, enforcing the beat. DJ Marky. To the Inner Ground family. Out to Calvin and all the family making it happen. Rolling the beats right now, live Kool London. Sounds of the infamous bad boy DJ Marky. Rolling the beats. Out to Tony G, all the Up Minister gang. You know DJ Marky the bad boy, yes? Out to the Rampage, locked in, easy brother. Out to the JB, out to the Sandrine. Out to the Redneck, I see ya. Phone line blowing. Out to the Madman Manning. And here comes the big man Fats. And this one, a personal. Out to the Rampage on this one. You got it, you got it, you got it. This one, forthcoming on the MC Singing Fats album. Sounds of the Fats alongside the Spy. Watch out. Out to the MC Fats. Easy Fatsy.
All about the love. Centuries, this music steps forward and forward and beyond. All about the love.
To the Shoutbox crew, to everybody getting involved tonight. Marky live in the place. Don't get it twisted.
It's all about the love we bring. The love we bring.
Out to DJ Motion, out to Ray D, out to Caroline, out to NJ.
This music steps forward and forward and beyond.
Out to everybody getting involved.
It's a moment in a time since I've had you on my mind. So nice to feel so real.
Messaging gang, you're keeping them moving. Out to the Buju, 246, ready? Left to right, right to left. Out to the original invaders, massive. Big up Daryl each and every time, long time brethren. Out to the Lipton MC says Marky's sick, man, like we don't know. Out to the Lipton. Sounds of the next one. As we roll with the beats. To Caroline, she says time to bring it. As we get them bass lines rolling, Marky. To the crew who know. Out to Tommy in Sydney. Says going to work, locking into Marky and the chef. Big up. Saw Marky and Stamina in the Ivy rooftop bar in January and it went off. Hold tight JB and Sandrine and all the crew. Out to the Sydney gang. Out to Garvin, man. Is that how you're going on? Personal rollers. Out to Uno. I see ya. Easy Uno. Ladies selection. We love to see the ladies dance. Woo! Time to swing, time to sway. Out to my missus. She says, buena música. Okay. Out to Ronnie. Marky says, that's what I want. Loving that right now. Easy Tommy. Big salute to you, man. Out to the Andy, crystal clear. Respect. To Buju, picking up the fams and his boy Low and all the damn crew. Zup zup. Out to Big John, who's just found KOOL and loving it. Addicted. As we swing and sway. Out to the original Easy A. Hey, hey. Time to grab a girl and dance with her this one. Out to the Lucy, loving the sounds. Sounds of the DJ Marky. Out to Anonymous, salute, salute, salute. 07943-813-011 at KOOL London. You know what to do. Out to Reclamation T. Out to Oshay, all the Jamais Vu crew. Watch out for that New Year's Eve party, man. That's where we're gonna be. As we bring the music. As I said, you can have plenty of tunes, but do you have the music? Marky! That's right, that's the way we do it. Brand new, untitled, rolling exclusive. KOOL London, baby. 22 years up in this. No boy test. Loving the sounds, loving the vibes. Woo! Rolling. Sounds of the DJ Marky. Rolling. Out to the Shady. Know you love a bit of this, man. Time to switch the flavor once again. Woo! For those who know their beats, beat enforcing with the sounds of the DJ Marky. Out to the super sharp shot, out to the dips, out to the lock sister, feeling this. You know this. Oh yes, Marky. Out to the Big Lee MC or the Manchester gang. Out to the Fox. Out to the Chimpo. Easy Skittles. Can't forget the DRS. Manchester's finest. Out to Mr. G Direct. Out to Dented Monk, aka the Monk. Easy. Out to the Angry Hamster. Hamsters are locked in and loving the selection. Bringing out the young'uns. Out to the tug of war, easy tuggy. Oh my gosh, is that sound creeping in? Who knows the next one? It's that kind of jazzy. As we give you the real deal Holyfield. Sounds of the DJ Marky live on the Cool London. Marky! Rolling with the bass line. DJ Marky on fire tonight. As we bring you the big guns. 22 years as we celebrate our birthday week next week. Time to get jazzy. Jazzy. Out to old school, out to Claire, locked in, bubbling inside the place. Big salute. Out to the S1 vocalist, big bless on the reclamation. Coming from the chef, coming from the Marky. Salute, salute. Marky just rolling it. Yes, Marky, give it to them. Left to right. To those who know, are you ready for the next one? Out to the DJ Lion Dub, locked in, easy Lion Dub. Lion Paw. Roar. Out to the nibbers, you're in the phone book already, my brother. Out to the nibbers, out to the phase. Salute, salute, salute. Out to the bud, the DJ Marley Marl. One to the remark. Out to the Twitter crew, keeping it busy. Sounds of the DJ Marky. Out to Carol and Simone, you know. Out to Hugo Arena. Out to Marcio. Out to Big T. Level 2, critical. Andres Chap. Out to Elside, all the Brazilian crew coming through. And I do believe it's Big Bad Brocky up tonight. Right now you got the sounds of the DJ Marky. Time to bubble, time to twist. Brazilian junglist. Live and direct, London City. Out to the Channy locked in. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, man, we keep rolling. Out to the Mrs. Chef, she says Cuban junglist. As we give you Sao Paulo's finest. to the retweeting gang. Out to the North Carolina massive, Charlottesville, locked in from the States. Out to DJ Remedy, easy mate. Beat enforcing, you know the deal. Out to the T-Toy. Out to Mr. Thompson. Says from the coat hanger to the iPad, still got it locked. 22 years in this. As we change the flavors once again. Roy, just been told, exclusive. Brand stinking new caliber for your eardrums. Marky. Bassline traveling. Sounds of the exclusiveness. Caliber. Out to the big Nev locked in. Salute, salute my brother. Out to everybody getting involved in the messages right now. Once again, big salute to the nibbers. Easy, my brother. Out to the Dougie D, says killing it, Marky. Out to Hertz Neutronic. Out to the Lucy, loving the sounds of the caliber right now. Brand new and exclusive. Played to you by the DJ Marky. Out to the 206 Seattle crew. We see ya. Oh yes, Marky. It's that time. Is that sounds of the fox? I can hear his voice creeping in. Run away, run away. To the son of bass familia, you know about this one. Thoughts to everybody in Sardinia right now suffering from cyclones, Cleopatra. Our thoughts are with you. Love and blessings. Sounds of the original Fox MC, Manchester. Out to Moggy, out to Sparky, out to Fatty, all the Millwall gang right about now.
Gonna face my demons, never run away.
Rampage, this one you, my brother.
Gotta chase life's meaning, never run away.
Sondrine, you know about this one. Out to Hayat.
Say nowhere.
Out to Caddy, out to Sunshine. Out to Bailey.
Relax yourself. How you feeling? Love it.
As we bring you the flavour, Kool London, sounds of the DJ Marky.
Love it.
07943813011. Alternatively at Cool London, alternatively at DJ Marky, alternatively at DJ Chef on the Twitter. We keep it moving. Thursday nights will never be the same. What you got for them, Marky? He just said a different tune. Sending this one directly out to the singing fads. Know you love it like this. As we take it back. Everybody in the shout box getting busy right now. We see ya. Busy tonight. Time for the double bass flex. Out to Intelligent Genetics. The music, bringing the music, man. And it's not all about those harsh basses as we bring you love and soul. Out to JB, you love this one, yeah? This one, Inner Ground Vibes. This one, super duper exclusive. Woo! Time to click your fingers to this one. Inner Ground Vibes forthcoming. Out to the canvas, you know. As we bring the sunshine from Sao Paulo to the UK through your speaker box. Another super duper exclusive from the Bad Boy Random Movement. Out to the GQ, out to the Rage. Out to my MC Recordings family. If you don't know and you just tuned in and you're thinking what is going on, we have Sao Paulo's original bad boy DJ, sounds of the DJ Marky. Live in the Cool. Cool with a K flavor. Oh yeah. To the Instagrammers, getting Insta. Out to Rashki, out to Violet. Out to Lukey.
Every time I see that woman.
To all the silent listeners. Out to the Danish Puss. And can you hear what's creeping in? The original. The next one, an original vibe. Out to the real massive. Out to the original Lenny D. Ice. Who knows the next one coming in? As we take you back. As we give you the relic.
Let me hear you scream.
Is that how it's going on, yeah? This one, super duper exclusive. Time to make you scream. Because we are E.
Let me hear you scream.
Let me hear you scream. To those who know. To those who know. Sounds are cool with a K, DJ Marky. Tell them what we are, man. What are we? That's right, together as one. Sounds of the cool London. To everybody getting busy on the Twitter, out to Miss Smudger. The only way is jungle. I'm a celebrity, get me out of cool. That's how it's going down tonight. Out the top, you know.
Let me hear you scream.
Yes, Marky, give it to them, give it to them. Music.
I've been giving everything, but getting nothing in return. You had your chance, but you were
out to the hamster, the angry one. Roar!
Leaving this behind, and I'm walking out the door, 'cause I know elsewhere I can get much more.
To those looking know what time it is.
Waiting for someone better. Waiting for something new. Waiting for whoever. Waiting for her like you. Waiting for someone better. Waiting for something new. Waiting for whoever. Waiting for
Out to the G dot. Salute, bro. Out to Lena, out to Captain, out to Bob, out to Ginger. Shoutbox family getting busy. Sounds of the infamous DJ Marky. Let's go. Out to Nat and Hornsey. As we get ready, Cool London, 22 years up in this. The world's longest running, multi-award winning, drum and bass jungle hardcore music radio station. Out to Mr. Mister. And yes, Brocky at the front door. Out to the DJ Profile. Out to the DJ Brocky. Sounds of the original San Paulo bad boy. DJ Marky just rolling the beats right now. Sounds of the Cool London. And don't forget tonight, Brocky Profile. Ragga Twins, they're about out to the RTC family. Out to everybody locked in right now. Out to Hanksy in Doncaster. Says Belter. Some exclusive DJ Marky business, yeah? And the next one ain't too bad either, Marky. Edit Profile, the next one ain't too bad either. live and direct. Sounds of the New Elements profile. Banging on the buttons, man. Out to the Fly Marshal. Big it up, big it up. Out to Dushki, easy. We got one more, yeah? Yeah. We got to take him for some food, you know. 2 more? It's alright, you play 2 more and I'll wrap it up.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
Yes, Tushk. Sounds of the big band called London. Rolling Star with the DJ Marky. That's right. Out to the Jungle Queen.
Serious shit.
Out to Fats. He says, bro, is Marky mad? He's doing the do, man. So we got one more for them, Marky, yeah? One more, okay. As we step into Marky's final on, that's right. As we send it out to the Hazard, each and every time, dirty. And the next one goes out to the original bad man, DJ A-Sides, aka J-Sides, aka Mr. Cambridge. Out to the singing Fats, out to A-Sides on the next one. And this one, the last one from the DJ Marky. To those who know.
Let me tell you what's going down in the place, baby.
V-I-I-I-P-P-P.
DJ Marky on a mix, Step for 1, step for 2. Marky inside of the venue.
Tell them facts. Tell them brethren.
Step for 1, step for 2. Marky inside of the venue. Marky inside of the venue. Step for 1, step for 2. Marky inside of the venue. Step for 1, step for 2. Marky inside of the venue. Marky inside of the venue.
Marky.
So mind blowing, blow it, blow it. It's like different sound on the boogie down.
Marky live vocals.
It's just mind blowing, blow it.
It's for straight for fats.
I'm gonna break it down, make it sound. Why I'm so certain, yeah. Got a certain girl, a certain boy, a certain massive follow.
VIP business. Marky, Fats, A-Sides. VIP.
Let me tell you what's going down inside the place. DJ Marky with the mix down.
And to everybody saying, that wasn't long enough, Marky. He did enough.
Step for one.
Been 10 years. And we had to get him in. Scheduling, timing, busy things, you know.
Step for one, step for two. Marky inside of the venue, Marky inside of the venue.
Outro of the Marky. To everybody, out to the +601. Big up for the international call. To everybody getting involved tonight, Twitter, Facebook, out to all the Shoutbox crew.
Step 2, word, step 3, word.
And you know what, we're going to go into one more, final one from me tonight. As I've got to say, many thanks to DJ Marky for passing through the studio. Yo, Marky, you want to say a quick bye to all the people locked in? Yo, Marky, just say goodbye to everybody locked in, man, because there's been many people locked in.
Thank you so much, Chef, for having me
No,
here.
man, pleasure, man, my pleasure.
Thanks for all the cool fans and Twitter and
Everybody.
Facebook and everybody. I had a great time. Thank you very much.
And then
for everyone.
hopefully when we get you back again,
special shout to my boy MC Fats.
you know that, man. The album's going to be big, man.
Yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be massive. Spy involved and Zinc and
There's so many
people.
So many names. I mean, we've already hit about 30 plus tracks and there's still more tracks coming in.
Yeah, it's a big shout to Profile here. Make some bad tunes at the moment.
Yeah.
Been killing it.
Profile,
and, yeah, it's such a pleasure to see such a pleasure to see Brocky as well. Haven't seen him for years.
Yep, we've got the whole family up tonight. Ragga Twins, Koji, the whole family up tonight. So we're going to go into one more. Marky, once again, muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado, de nada.
Ta próxima.
A próxima. The next one, last one.
That's right, last one from myself tonight. We're going to sign out on a big one. Love this one as we sign out.
The song, the beat, it sucks to take in a moment between fact and fantasy. My heart, my dream, it's mine, I know you're it, and I know you've heard it all before, but I'm yours. All that I am, I wanna give, I'm yours.
Last one from me tonight. Many thanks to the legendary DJ Marky for passing through. Don't forget tonight, Profile Brocky, and it's been a while, Profile. Well overdue. As we're approaching our 22nd year, it's good to see some familiar faces coming back on and representing. Gotta send a massive, massive shout to the old school days KOOL FM veteran locked in Southeast Asia. That ain't Hopper, is it? If that's you, Hops. Out to G-Man. Yes, G-Man, each and every time, man. I know you're Koji. I said your name earlier. I was reading a text. What's the matter with you? Out to Tushki on this one. Don't forget, don't go nowhere. Brocky Profile, Koji, Mr. Koji, President Koji. Out to Young Lion. Don't go nowhere. Another fun packed show heading your way. KOOL London, baby. 22 years, and catch us doing something exclusive next Thursday night. We're going to be doing something special from an undisclosed venue. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, well, tough luck. Last one from myself tonight, and the bad boy DJ Marky. To all the gang, keep it locked. Short ad break, time to chill, Bill, draw for the blue. Silver, you know what to do. And if you're not a smoker, get the kettle on. He's worked hard today, old Marky has. Right, till next Thursday night. And next Thursday night is going to be the 22 years of KOOL London broadcast. As we touch it down, touch it down, touch it down. Don't forget, 22 years of KOOL next Thursday night. I'm sure we're doing something very, very special. I've just been told we've got a special broadcast happening. So if you know, you know. And if you're invited, we'll see you there. And if you're not, then you just got to tune in to KOOL with a K. But don't go nowhere. Profile, Brocky, RTC, Koji, all of the family. Out to the RTC family, going to be passing through right about now. So, all right, time for the ads. Until next week, peace, love, and unity. Keep it safe.